Good morning and happy Monday to you. I hope your weekend was great. I had a really good weekend. My dad and I went and watched OU softball yesterday, so that was super fun. That was the first time I had gotten to go see them play in person. I love watching OU softball. I love softball. I played softball for years. As long as I could walk, probably. Not long after that, I started playing ball. So softball is my love. So getting to watch Oklahoma softball just was awesome. Something that I've always wanted to do, and to finally get to do it was great. So I hope you guys had a great weekend as well. Hopefully it was nice where you guys were. The weekend was beautiful, as you can see. Last week we were kind of cold a lot of days, but started to warm back up. Beautiful day to just get out and explore over the weekend, and so just loved it. I love warm weather. I'm excited that it's starting to get warm again, that I can wear shorts and a t-shirt and not freeze to death, because that is what I love. I do not do cold well, so I'm happy when it's getting warm. So let's dive in. Today's title is Time to Fly. It says, God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love him. James 1, verse 12. It says, a mother eagle will take the nest of her young and stir it up. She will make them uncomfortable and miserable, then kick them out and force them to learn to fly for their own good. Now, I've always thought that's a little mean, to just kick your kid out of the nest, as far as any bird. But to make them uncomfortable and miserable first before you do it, to then continue to kick them out, that just seems really rude to me. But it says God does that in our lives. He makes us uncomfortable sometimes because he wants us to grow. He will allow a problem, irritation, or frustration to push us towards what is best for us. When God wants to change us, he starts by getting our attention, such as putting us in a frustrating situation beyond our control. We cannot win, and we just keep getting more and more tired in the struggle. God uses these kinds of experiences. I am one that I don't like to face frustration. I'm going to be honest. I like to, I'm trying to say this to make it not sound bad on me, but a lot of times if it's something that just can't get done like that, then I'm probably not going to do it. Or I'm going to reach out for help. I'm not going to sit and struggle on it forever. I do not deal well with frustrations. I just don't. And so I've had to learn, as I've continued to grow, to find ways to cope with that, whether that be taking a step back and giving it some time and then going back into it, reaching out to a friend or a mentor and just saying, hey, can you just give me some encouragement right now? I'm dealing with this and it's just got me really down and really frustrated. Prayer that God would just give me patience. And working in a school with middle schoolers, there's lots of frustrations sometimes. So I just have to take a step back and say, okay, I was this age once. What was I like? What did my teachers have to deal with? And it's possible. I just have to give them some grace. It says, if you're facing a problem right now, God may be getting ready to change you for the better. We usually don't change until we get fed up with our current situation and uncomfortable enough to turn to God. When we become motivated to let God do something in our lives, then he pushes us out of the nest so we can learn to fly. Sometimes God has to make us be uncomfortable in order to realize that we need him to succeed. If we stay in our cozy little comfort zone, we're never going to realize how much we need God until we push beyond it and see what all God is capable of in those situations and in those circumstances. Prayer says, God, it's not fun feeling uncomfortable or dealing with problems. Even though change is hard, I know you do it for my good. Help me to trust that you will take care of me. Change is hard. But God does it because He knows what is best for us, even when we don't. We have to trust God every step of the way, because He is in control and He knows what is best. Everyone, go out, have a great Monday, and of course, as always, go be the example.